Well, this is exciting. I am attempting to germinate goji berry seeds. By attempting, I mean successfully germinated goji berry seeds. Woohoo! So there's been a break in the rain. Thought I'd get down here to check out the concreting job and see what action's required over the next few days. It all depends on the rain. It's been raining on and off for about 2 weeks now, and my property out the front, which is the lowest point, is underwater. You can see here, this is my driveway, and these are the tracks that I use to get to the greenhouse, and there's no way I'm getting the Commodore through this. I'm just gonna get bogged. So I'm gonna have to carry all my stuff 50 odd meters, 30 meters over there. Not the best scenario, but I would rather be doing this than going to the gym. Just gonna do a bit of testing and measuring, seeing as this is the first time I'm building a greenhouse and nursery. It's always important just to, you know, push on a little bit, stop, assess, and then continue, or just reflect. So I'm just gonna start digging a little bit and make my first corner of the support of the wood. I'm starting at the high point just to get that level, and then I'll work to my low point. So I want to dig down a little bit here just so I'm not bringing up the floor of the greenhouse too much, and that just means I save a little bit of money on gravel. It is wet. It is really wet. So I'm just squaring off my timber edges just to try and give the straightest line you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, you know, like I said, there's perfection in imperfection. So just give it a crack. As you can see, my table isn't the most sturdy. However, just got to do what you got to do. And just re-oil the ends. So I got this little laser level which will help me pinpoint where to drill into my wooden beams where I've got the pre-drilled hole in the metal. This little guy pulses, and I'll just line the little cross up where the drill hole is, and then I'll move my wood beam in front of it and line it up where I want it, and that X will give me where to drill. Pretty clever. It's gonna be a muddy day. The hardwood keeps clogging up the drill bit. Makes drilling a little bit slow. Ow, and hot. And there we have our first edge. So the laser leveling is getting pretty close, which is not bad. Gotta love green ant bites. Decided to call it quits for today. I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself. I'm still waiting on my weed mat. The idea is to weed mat across here, put the timber on top of it, and then put another little lip of weed mat here to stop the gravel going underneath and the weeds coming through. If I do all the frame without the weed mat, it will make my job a lot more difficult for me. Just wanted to test out the idea of the corners and retaining the gravel and go from there. Tick. Well, it's the first non-rainy day since Christmas, so I'm going to head down to the greenhouse and see if I can start setting up some framework. Just to show you how hot it is, and we know the ground is saturated. You can see my comfrey along here is keeled over in the heat. Even though it's got as much water as it needs, it is still wilting. It's hot. Oh yeah, baby. I've got a peanut. Make that 2 nuts. Woo! Happy days. So, let's see if I can get these legs in. Idea is to start at my corner over here, and I want it 2 meters 10. That's roughly how tall the sides were before I dismantled it. So I'll put the tape measure from the board to the top corner, and then I'll run a steel square post to the next one and use a level just to get that leveled height across there. It is a little bit downhill, so it will be a little bit more than 210 on this corner, but that's where the gravel should hopefully level it out that I'm getting. So I'll be happy if I can get half of it done today, but let's shoot for all 14. Bolts. I forgot bolts. Nice little slash patch. My neighbour saw me down there with a push mower and came to the rescue again and was like, "Rob, don't torture us with that mower. Get out of the way." Happy days. Spot on. Using my trusty impact driver and metal tech screw again. Followed up with the drill. Easy peasy. And repeat on the other side. Just watch out for falling metal beams. Whoops, that was close. Gotta watch the noggin. Those 7 legs done. There's 1 or 2 at the top that need a bit of fixing so that the angle beam can go in to connect the hoops, but that's pretty good. This one's got a muffin top, so I need to do a bit of filing or angle grinding. Good old muffin top. Oh, come on, Rob. I may do that. You get excited there. Might need help for this one. See if I can do this. That close. Oh.
You gotta keep going. Oh, one man show. Kids, don't try this at home. Oh boy, you wouldn't want to be scared of heights. A little bit away from where I want to be. Woo. And that's a wrap for today. I got all the hoops up, all the supports done. There is one angle bracket missing somewhere in the long grass, which I'm gonna have to go find and play hide and seek, but not a bad effort for today. And just finishing off the doors and then waiting for the weed mat. Whenever that comes, it will be a happy day. See you next time. Slippery little sucker. So I'm freaking push mowing to try and find this angle beam in table high grass. Why did I let the grass get this long? I tell you why, because spending money on fossil fuels is the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again, spending money on mower fuel and expecting the grass to stay short. Where's my animals? Oh yes! There you are. Woohoo! Yep, that's the ones. Hot, 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 oh, hot. Although we did our best to label and mark every beam and every joint, the heat and the rain has washed away most of the evidence of where things join. So I'm drilling holes again, left, right and centre. It's pretty much start from scratch greenhouse. But hey, it's pretty good. All right, got the framing somewhere there done on both sides. Looking good, just need to get the ends done and the bottom, but I'm waiting to do the bottom until my weed mat comes and then I can border it with the wood. Heat stroke setting in. I seem to be missing some of these little extension bits to attach. So I've got nothing here or there. I think I'm gonna have to improvise here. Problem solved. I'll take off these brackets and use them at the top at the front, and then I'll attach the bracing straight to the wood rather than using the bracket and attach to the metal, and just run the shade cloth on the outside here and then attach it to here. So happy days. Well, it's pretty exciting to finally see the greenhouse taking shape. How good is that? Got the framing done. Just need to do the base now. Weed mat, edging, gravel, plastic, and then I can start moving in. How good's that? Not bad.